I was drafted into the United States Army in January 1968. So I describe myself as a combat decorated Vietnam veteran.
From 2000 to 2008 is when I served. I was a combat MP, so I did 2 tours, Afghanistan, Iraq.
I was in the United States Navy, and we did patrols in the Mediterranean during the Cold War.
I spent 4 years at West Point, and then after that, I spent 8 years in the Army. I don't know how to describe it. It was just a feeling that I had that it was definitely something that I wanted to do.
I got out of my residency in the summer of 2001, and I went on active duty in July of 2001.
I served in the United States Army. I have had a lot of wonderful experiences in the military. It's been an absolute honor. I mean, I've been very blessed that I was able to serve. It made me the person who I am today.
My experiences there and what I saw and what I did have just shaped me and continue to shape me in my life. It opened my eyes to the world.
That experience in hindsight now was kind of the building blocks for my work ethic, and it gave me an opportunity to meet all kinds of people. That has continued with my career here at Valley Hospital because of the varied patients and staff that I get to interact with every day.
One of the most prominent memories for me would be just camaraderie, like teamwork. When times were hard, we would stick together, and that just was a bond that's really lasted for me. I still talk to a lot of the people that I served with.
What I've learned in the military that helps me at Valley is adaptability. Everything is a process and everything changes, and you have to adapt to your situation.
The civilian world is a lot different than the military in a lot of ways, but there are a lot of similarities as well too, because in the military we still have accountability to patients. We still want to give great patient care and take care of those folks like we would just any civilian population.
Doing for others and not expecting anything in return is something that I learned from the Army, and that translated over when I worked in the hospital. It was to me, it was an easy transition.
Valley is unique in that they really do care about their employees, and I think it's wonderful that there are so many programs, whether it's mentorship, leadership programs, where they really want to see their employees excel and grow.
I so appreciate that Valley acknowledges their veterans and they show appreciation.
I think that working for Valley as a veteran is really just a continuation of the support that I always feel. The recognition that they do, and I see some of my colleagues who are older and younger than me that were in the military being recognized by the hospital, I think is fantastic.
I think it's really important to remember, some of the sacrifices that veterans make and have made for our freedoms.
They've given up their time they will never get back. To me, Veterans Day is the best way to honor them, to acknowledge them that they, have done, their service.
It's a day where I wear my decorations and we have a routine. My wife takes me to the movies and then we go out for dinner.
Veterans Day is the day I get back together with my buddies. When your life is on the line and you're looking to that person to protect you and you're protecting them, like I am closer to some of the people that I served with more than my family because of that aspect.